Today we're going to draw the message within. We're going to use a book just to pull a quote. I'm going to read something that I have picked, and a deck of cards. Any type of cards that resonate with you will work just great. And this is opening the doorway to self-trust and using symbolic thinking to let visual expression come out. We're not overthinking this. This has nothing to do with art skills. So today I had to sit down and slow down. I've been pushing really hard and I didn't notice how hard I have been pushing. So I gave myself today to rest and flow and step back from anything that felt like work. And I sat down with my book. I love this one. This is The Pivot Year by Brianna Weiss. And today's quote was, "Choosing peace isn't always so gentle at the beginning. Sometimes it's screaming out all the pain that you've tucked so deep within yourself, as though you could hide it out of existence. Sometimes it is finally setting a boundary. Sometimes it's saying no. Sometimes it is uprooting from everything you've ever known and beginning again when your soul finally feels free. No, choosing peace isn't always the kind at the onset. Sometimes it's a hurricane that finally waters the deepest gardens of your soul." I like reading a quote first. There's a Melody Beattie, I think it's Journey to the Heart. That's another one that I really like. And sometimes when we don't know how to sit down with intention, it's easy to pull from a daily reader to kind of just get you into the space. Does it resonate with you now? Does it not? And so that's one way of drawing out some symbolism or emotion or feeling. Another way is to use cards. I hang out with a lot of very spiritual people that are clairvoyant, and they have an energy and a vibration to them, and they speak to their cards. And I do enjoy having cards as they symbolize different parts in our life. And intuition speaks before words do, and intuition speaks before images do. So I'm just shuffling the cards, and then we're going to do 3 deep breaths together. Grounding practice regulates our nervous system. Brings us into this present moment. And grounds us into any intentions or feelings, bringing us back out of our head, into our bodies. And that's where we're going to create from, is how we feel. You can ask a question if you know you have one. Mine is just going to be, how can I move through these difficult times? I changed jobs. It's been a very hard transition for me. I didn't realize how much it was impacting my life until recently. And so I'm pulling a card to find some wisdom and guidance. I'm going to keep it face down. I'm going to flip it over, and we're not going to read the book or anything. I'm just going to feel into it. So, the Knight of Cups. So I'm going to show you the card. He's holding some roses, and there seems to be a horse in the background. I know cups are about emotion, and a knight is it, I don't know, I feel like he's telling me to be compassionate, but a little bit masculine. He took off his hat, and this raw tattoos, and there's a picnic basket on the side with a letter. I feel like it's a letter to myself. And I don't know why he's sitting on a chair. I don't know if you can see that. He's sitting on a chair, but there's a blanket. So where is he going? And I've been flowing with this phrase, pick a lane. And so that's the card. I don't know exactly what it's trying to tell me yet, but that's okay. If this image could speak to you, whatever you're looking at, or even the quote that you read, or a picture that you're looking at, what would it say? Mine is to serenade myself, to have the artist date. Oh, I like that. That was really nice. So I'm going to set my picture up here. And so we're going to find how this is going to take shape. I don't always necessarily say that it has to be colors. It could be drawing, and it could be sound. So I have brought my bowls to start. And I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to play it for about 20 seconds and see if I can translate some of our meaning. And I just tap it intuitively, however many times that I feel like I need. I'm going to slow it down so you can see. Oh, I like it. How does an artist date feel for me? I don't know why, but I just noticed that there's a bowl on the picnic blanket that looks very similar to holding my emotions in. So I had already intended, I think before I sat down, I went to my art stash and I collected some things. So I have watercolor pencils, a brush, paper, and some waters. So it's time to finally create. We're going to spend a little bit of time doing this. I'm going to put it on a time lapse and you can just watch some art unfold. Let's see what comes up. So as I moved through this piece, lots of things actually came up, but I usually suggest like starting with one thing and letting that motion and pattern and colors just kind of emerge. Like you don't know that you're going to use purple until you use purple. I always invite everybody to name their piece. So this was mine. It's called An Artist's Date, but for some reason what came through was this, what I felt like almost a masculine, angry, get her done energy that says go faster and do more. And you can't read the wording here, but it essentially says like you gotta go faster than everybody else because you believe that's what you need to do to stay ahead and not fall behind. You have to just go. And then on the other side, she's more like this kind of fiery feminine energy, and I had been drawing about passion, bringing in more passion and letting go doubt. And she says, deep love, deep passion, trust your speed, and you're meant to burn at your own pace. Do not rush it. Love yourself exactly how you burn. Would you really want to go any faster? No thanks, trust me. Art is okay. Just let it be. And so those were the messages that came through. Last reflection would be what changed once you let it go. And I noticed for me, like I put in pen and then I didn't like it and I added colors and I painted and I used pencil crayons, and I noticed I was drawing really fast. I felt like I needed to let go, and I had a moment where I shitted on myself and said, you should slow down. And I was like, you don't have to. You can draw as fast as you want. And if I'm feeling like scribbling, then I'm feeling like scribbling. I did push really hard on my pencil crayons and broke a couple. So I knew I had to lay off the pressure. And that really reflects just kind of the pressure that I've been putting on myself. I hope you enjoyed this practice about drawing the message within and letting it just come through however it is. Sometimes it's not a lot of marks. Sometimes it's just a journal entry. Sometimes we only have 5 minutes, and that's all okay. Whatever space and capacity that you have, just use that. Thanks for making art with me. If you're not already inside the community, please join. Link is in the bio. And share your art. I'd love to see it. Tell me your insights